All right. Hello.
Hello.
Where are we today, Sean?
We are in Neil's apartment.
We are in my apartment. Why are we in my apartment today, Sean?
You know, I was walking here earlier today and the sun was beating down on me. It was real hot. I was really hankering for a milkshake.
Hankering? Hankering's a word. Well, what a coincidence, Sean. Would you look at that?
Oh my gosh.
It's not a milkshake, but it is a milkshake of your frequently asked questions.
Hey, would you look at that?
That was bad. So, we were on Speedway a couple days ago, and we got to meet a lot of y'all, which was amazing. Party in the plaza, shout out. And these are all of your questions, frequently asked questions, in a cup. So I'm gonna go, he's gonna go, and I'm gonna go, and then he's gonna go.
Do you really have to explain this?
So we're gonna one each. One question.
You really have to go through how we're gonna answer these questions.
Okay.
Just start answering the damn questions.
Okay.
First question. How many staff fighters do y'all accept? We don't really have a maximum number of staff fighters.
We don't have a maximum number.
That is absolutely correct. We are really looking here for quality over quantity. So we really want people who have a passion for design and who are really aware that design is a broad field, right? It's broadly applicable in like a variety of industries.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It's not limited to just one thing like graphic design or product design, right? It's everything. We really looking for people who can think analytically about their experiences in design, right? That could mean like a class project or something like that, but we want people who can think about their experiences and write about them and tell them to other people.
What opportunities are provided?
Yeah, so the big one here is writing critique, right? So
the big one.
Yeah, the big one here is writing critique. All our members, as we'll see later on, are required to write at least one article per school year, and over the course of writing the article, right, me and Neil, our editing team, will go through your article with you and help make it as good as it can be, right, and as smooth as possible.
And we also provide portfolio reviews. So we do have a lot of our members who have worked with some pretty accredited companies. So if you are trying to specifically tap into the design industry, that's something we can definitely help with. Look through your resume, look through your portfolio, give again one-on-one critique. If you're not trying to tap into the design industry also, there are multiple disciplines within this org: engineering, finance, MIS, just to name a few. So you could definitely have a one-on-one with any of our previous members and get some help, again, tapping into whatever industry you're trying to get into.
Absolutely. So the third one is design workshops.
Third one is design workshops. So when it comes to design workshops, that can be led by any of our designers who have worked or who have been with the org, or it can be led by an industry professional or a lecturer on campus. So we'll go more into that later on, as I do believe there's another question regarding that. Kobe. Oh, I missed. Can we write more than one article? What say you, Sean? Can we write more than one article?
Absolutely. You can write as many as you want. You can write 5, you can write 7,
10. One thing we will be doing is taking one of each person's article, or one article from each member,
yeah,
and adding it to our volume edition at the end of the year. We can only take one, mainly because there are about this past volume we had what 20 articles, and it was a lot to take care of in terms of the visual design.
Absolutely,
so
yeah.
Part of their creative director will be taking care of that the second semester. So that's why we're only doing one article per member, so it's not too much.
That's not to say that your articles are just going to be thrown away, though. The rest of them are going to be put up on our website. Anyone can view those, of course, and they'll be there.
They'll be there. They'll be
thrown away.
They're not thrown away. So again, if you have 30 articles you want to write, we'll edit them eventually. It'll go on the website. But again, in regard to the volume edition, only one per author.
So what is the volume edition?
So we will be taking one article per member, as I previously stated, and putting it into a compiled journal to submit to the Texas Scholar Works, which will be, I guess, published through them. All right.
What type of design org is this? So to answer that question, yes, this is a design org. So design isn't just limited to one field, as we've said in the past. It's not just graphic design, it's not just product design. And we want to be a place where, regardless of what kind of design you're doing, you can talk about it here, right? So the articles that we want to publish don't just want to talk about like what kind of design it is, right? We want to know your experience, right? Your thought process, the methodologies you used, and sort of your own takeaways that you learned through your experience, whether that be a class project or a research project or an internship or something like that.
And just to add on to that, most of our articles on our website are more geared towards product design, but it can be geared towards design engineering, environmental design, graphic or visual design is something you can talk about also. One thing we do want to emphasize though is that if you are interested in graphic design, the journal isn't necessarily a place for you to come and just copy paste all your graphic design that you've worked on. What we're interested in is your process behind that. So if you created a logo, that's cool. But what exactly went behind creating that logo?
Yeah,
That's
what were
what
your
you
thought
want to
process?
discuss. Yeah.
What things were you emphasizing? What goals were you trying to reach?
Yeah.
We want to know about those sorts of things too.
So I discussed the one-on-ones with our members regarding portfolio reviews. There will also be opportunities where we reach out to full-time lecturers, especially within the School of Design and Creative Technologies. Aside from full-time lecturing, they also have full-time corporate jobs and some
That's crazy, isn't it?
pretty accredited companies. Yeah, they're full-timers or double-timers, really. Yeah, we'll be bringing them in. They'll be running some design workshops. They'll be talking about their experience and how it can apply to us. And if you want to network with them or ask for mentorship through them, you can definitely reach out to them.
Do you have to be a design major to join? No, you do not.
No, you do not.
Absolutely not.
What major are you, Sean?
Yeah, I am a mechanical engineering major. He is a
Arts,
something.
arts and entertainment technologies.
Yeah, whatever
major.
arts.
It's a mouthful. We just
Yeah,
go.
so we have all sorts of majors in the org. We have like business majors, finance,
MIS, computer science.
computer science.
The list can go on.
The list goes on. But the point is, like we've talked about so many times already, design is everywhere, right? No, regardless of if you're making like a physical product or you're designing a website
Or a couch.
or I don't know.
I
like
just looked at a couch and I thought of a couch.
as long as you're making something, you're basically designing, right? So anything that we interact with on a daily basis that humans made has to be designed in some way. And if you're designing it, there's a process behind it, and that's what we want to know.
What is design experience? What if you don't have any quotations? What is design experience? So the two-parter. I'll answer the first part. What is design experience? So what we're classifying as design experience is any experience you've had working on a project in school possibly, or even in an internship or a corporate job.
And it doesn't have to be a strictly design related project, right? Since anything that you make has to be designed somehow, you could spin it around so that anything that you make, you have to go through a design process, and you can talk about that process in the journal.
And what if you don't have any? And that's totally fine. What we're really looking for is your enthusiasm and understanding of the broad nature of design. So if you don't have any design experience, that's fine. Sean and I are here to basically guide you through that process, give you that experience, give you that understanding of design, and then ultimately output a design research article.
To add on to that, as an example of what you could do if you don't have any design experience, is you could do some product design research.
We had some people do that too.
Right. Yeah. We have a whole section in the journal actually dedicated to product analysis. Right. So you could pick a product out there in the world right now, and you can give some critique on it. You know, you can say what you like about it, what you don't really like about it, how you would improve it if you could, and you know, you would talk about your process in doing that, and that could be something that you write about for sure.
Hopefully that answered all your. I think we're out. I think
that
our
looks like
milkshake is empty. We're over. We're
I
done.
drank the milkshake.
It's gone. It was a good milkshake.
Good milkshake.
I think it was some good questions.
Yes.
Some good questions.
Speaking of questions, if you have any other questions that we maybe didn't get to here, you can reach out to us on social media. We are on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook.
Facebook is another one.
You can also go to our website.
So yeah, we can't wait to meet you all, get to know you all, and we'll see you all soon.
Yeah, be sure to like and subscribe.
You don't have to do that.
Hit the bell for notifications. Leave a
Okay, we're done here.
Instagram.
We're done here.